Welcome back, guys, to Cinepoly Reviews. That's right, guys, there's a reason why I'm wearing the hat. I was so dedicated to this movie that I did this. Does it look good? Editor Paul, did you get the PNG, PNG clip art? Let's just get this review going. What is the opposite of west? East. What is the opposite of a ceiling, a floor, a wall? Put it together, east of wall. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Did you like that? Huh? Comedian here. So, East of Wall, it is directed by Kate Beecroft, which this is her directorial debut. And guys, as always, in this channel, the directorial debuts have been amazing. Except for one, which I'm always going to just say, that one. But yes, this is her directorial debut, and it is, which I didn't know, I had to actually look it up, and I actually saw an interview with the actors and the director, of course, Kate. This is it's a docu film, I think is what they said.
Debut, a lot of our audience will not know about your movie just yet. Would you mind doing the synopsis duties and telling everybody what East of Wall is about?
Yeah, so East of Wall is a docu-fiction film in the next program.
It's also a drama. You can say it's a docudramatary, huh? Yeah. But I gotta say this. I am not a big fan of documentaries. Just putting it out there. Documentaries to me is very boring. There's obviously some that are actually good that obviously I've seen way back. I don't even remember which one it was, but it was a long time ago, and I only had to see it because of my film class. That's the only reason why. But that being said, this docu-film, drama, whatever you want to call it, it was amazing. And I know not a lot of people have seen this film because it's an indie film and with not a lot of budget, honestly, and you can tell that it doesn't have that high budget, but nonetheless, it was honestly an impressive film, and I was thinking to myself, wow, this is the first docu film that I honestly love. East of Wall. It is about, after the death of her husband, Tabatha, a young tattoo rebellious horse trainer, wrestles with financial insecurity and unresolved grief by providing refuge for a group of wayward teenagers on her broken down ranch in the Badlands. Now, I went to go see this film on AMC Screen Unseen. I'm not sponsored by AMC, but I just wanted to say that. Here's the thing about this, is when I went to see the interview with the director, Kate, she mentioned that she lived with Tabatha for 3 whole years. So this film is 3 years in the making, maybe a little bit more, but 3 years in the making. Before I knew this, I thought this film, obviously, I thought the actors were, new actors that, maybe had jobs on, TV shows, or maybe like small roles. This movie, it's a true portrayal of Tabatha. Like Tabatha, the actual woman, plays herself, and her kid, her daughter, Portia, plays herself. This movie, it's true events, true stories from the life of Tabatha and how she handles everything in this very broken down ranch in this rural America, which we actually don't see nowadays in these films. And Hollywood has made this rural America into something that is very looked down upon. So seeing Kate just film the life of this woman is absolutely beautiful. Seeing the landscapes seeing the desert, seeing just everything, the cinematography of all this is absolutely beautiful. And the way that Portia rides the horse in such a beautiful manner of just capturing that beautiful moments of her just really going at it, of her just riding the horse more and more, and just a beautiful shot with the landscapes and just everything in the background makes it that much more beautiful to see, honestly. And I do want to talk about more, honestly. I want to talk about more of Tabatha and Portia and just the rest of the kids, because I believe, if I'm right, most of the kids in this film play themselves, because this is Tabatha's life. Obviously there's some moments where I think it's just kind of made up, but most of the true events, most of the true things that are going on is Tabatha. I've never seen it that way. I've never seen a film, like a documentary of an actual film, if that makes sense. Documentaries to me are just people narrating on what's going on the events of the world, maybe interviews every now and then, but this is an actual film. And that is such a new, unique thing, a unique spin on indie films, a new spin on documentaries, because I want to see more of that. Obviously, hopefully interesting stories, but if it's interesting like this one, I'm in. Obviously, there is two actors that are, kind of well known. One of them, of course, is Jennifer L. And I think she's more well known in the movie Pride and Prejudice. And I believe the other one is Scott McNairy is also here. And to me, he's well known. Obviously, he's been in a lot of movies, but the most recent movie that I know him from is Speak No Evil. Obviously, they were amazing. But the one that stole the show for me was Tabatha and Portia, because they're just normal, average people like me and you. The fact that they had to be taught how to act, how to share emotions through the eyes. There's a moment and a scene in this movie where it's a bunch of women, and it looks like, honestly, a Alcohol Anonymous like group meeting, and they're all talking about abusive things like domestic violence. I think it's mostly domestic violence, if I'm correct, or just deaths in general that they had in the family. And they're just talking, and then when it comes to Tabatha, it honestly, the whole movie theater, I'm not even lying, it was dead silent. Just watching this woman spill her guts out, share her amazing story of how her husband passed away and how it happened. I was this close, honestly. I felt the emotion in her eyes, I felt the emotion in her voice. I was about to cry, honestly, because that takes guts for somebody to just film you sharing your darkest moments and just share it to the whole world. It takes guts. So shout out to Tabatha. With that being said, guys, let's do this. East of Wall. Do I recommend it? Honestly, yes, I do. Obviously, I said in the beginning that I'm not a big fan of documentaries whatsoever. I think they're absolutely boring, but this is a unique spin. Not a lot of people are going to go see this film, but guys, go see this film. It's absolutely beautiful. The emotions that this film is going to give you, the chills that it's going to give you, the goosebumps that it's going to give you, when the silence is there, when just the emotions are out there, and you see this actual true story of a woman trying to not only raise her daughter, but raise all these other kids, it's gonna get to you. And you're going to feel, oh my god, this is rural America. Score-wise, I would give this a 9 out of 10. And the only reason why it's a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 is because there is some scenes where there is very slow moving plot-wise, and I get it. It's documentary, They're not fully trying to act, and the plot doesn't really go that deep sometimes. So you have to kind of wait a while so something can happen. So it does get boring for some parts, but not all of it. once the emotion is there, once you see the horses being tamed, once you see the tree, once you see the landscape, once you see the emotions and just the screaming back and forth of Tabatha and Portia and the kids, you know that you yourself feel like you're in the middle of it all. And you're just there like, oh my god, this is horrible. This is wholesome. I'm gonna cry. Let's cheer. And it's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful moments, honestly. But some moments are kind of dull. But the beautiful moments, I'm telling you guys, they're worth it. So, East of Wall. Did you guys like it? Obviously this film doesn't come out until August 15th. But if you guys went to go see it on the AMC Screen Unseen, then what did you guys think about it? What is your favorite docudramatary? Put your opinions in the comments down below. Guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. As always, I have been Paulie. This has been Cinepoly Reviews. That's all, guys.